Welcome to Computer Fundamental Lab Practice. And today, this is Kumar Swami Dapa, and today we are going to discuss about how to creation as well as saving a workbook and worksheets. So, after completion of this session, a student will able to know how to create a new blank worksheet, workbook, and creation of a new worksheet in the already existed workbook, and how to save workbook and as well as worksheets. How to save workbook and how to save worksheets. And at last, in the closing session, we are going to discuss about the compatibility mode. What is compatibility mode, and how we are facing problems with this compatibility mode from one version of Office Suite to another version of Office Suite, that we are discussing in the last as a last topic today. Okay, so we already discussed the introduction part in the yesterday session, right? What is Office, and how to download it, and etc. Right now, uh, in today's session, uh, we have discussed about workbook and worksheet. Some little bit more information on this. Okay, so to create a new blank workbook, we need to follow the procedure. To create a new blank workbook, so here the blank workbook creation can be done. One of the ways, left click the Microsoft Office button. I already told you the Office button in the yesterday session, right? After left clicking the Office button, choose new command. New option is there. Then in the new, then select the new workbook dialog box. Open. After choosing the new workbook dialog box will be opened, and a blank workbook is highlighted by default. So by default, blank workbook is highlighted. Okay, then click on the create a command that is available. Then a new blank workbook appears in the window. New blank workbook appears in the window. Okay, so here this is the Office button that we have discussed yesterday, and this is the quick access toolbar, right? This is the quick access toolbar, and these are the menus or commands that are available under the Office button. New, open, save, save as, print, prepare, send, publish, and close. Here Excel Office and exit Excel commands are there. Then choose this one, choose new. So after clicking the new option, then a pop-up will be displayed, a new workbook pop-up window will be displayed, and with several options. And by default, this blank workbook is highlighted. Blank workbook is highlighted. If you are creating for the first time new blank workbook, then click on this create button. Click on this create button with the help of mouse left button. Click on this create. Then new blank workbook will be created. So this is the way we can create the workbook. Once again, I am repeating the procedure. Click on the Office button, then choose new option, then a new workbook pop-up window will be opened. Then choose blank workbook. and by default this is automatically chosen. Okay, you just click on this create a button with the help of mouse, then new blank workbook will be created. Right, in the yesterday session I already told you that Excel is a spreadsheet application, right? So by default Excel application information will be stored in the form of workbooks. A workbook contains several worksheets. In the worksheets are the combination of rows and columns. We can say it is a grid of cells. The actual information what we are entering is stored in the form of worksheets. Collection of several worksheets, we can say it as a workbook. Okay, now so how to save a worksheet? Save a worksheet. So by default every workbook is exist or came with three default worksheets. Three default worksheets. Okay, so those are named with sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. Okay, so when you have multiple worksheets in an Excel workbook, you might want to save only one worksheet as it is as its own workbook. So here what we are going to discuss is we are saving a workbook as a worksheet as a workbook, separate workbook. Okay, so that can be done by right click the worksheet name tab. So this is the name tab. So right click on this name tab, worksheet name tab, with the help of mouse right button. Then this menu will be appeared, this pop-up menu will be open. So from this select move or copy command. So this is the move or copy command. Choose this move or copy command. Then click on the move selected sheets to book from the drop down menu. So here this is the drop down menu, move selected sheets to book. So here select new book option. If you choose new book option main, your worksheet is going to be stored as a new workbook. Your worksheet is going to be stored as workbook. Okay, then if you want to create the same copy, then choose this one, create a copy. Okay, click OK. A new workbook opens with your moved worksheet. So this option is chosen only when if you want move or copy dialog. So once you remember the you need to remember this note. This process moves your worksheet from the original workbook. So whatever the steps that we have discussed just now, so these steps are going to create a new workbook for the worksheet, and that worksheet is disappear from the original document, original workbook. So if you want to keep the worksheet, then what you need to do is, so choose this one, move or copy dialog box, and select the checkbox for create a copy. So select this checkbox, create a copy. Then the sheet that exists in the present workbook is there, and at the same time a new workbook is created for that particular sheet. Okay, so this is about saving the workbook, right? So click file, then choose save in your new workbook. So whatever the worksheet we are saving it as a new workbook. Then after that what you need to do, click on the office button or file option, then choose save command to save your new workbook. Now to save the workbook, left click on the Microsoft Office button, select save or save as options. So we have two options, save and save as. So both the commands we are using to save the document, but the difference is, so we are using save command if the file has already been named. If the file is already saved and performing some modification operation, then that modification will be saved if you choose this save option. For example, if the file is not saved and you want, or it is already saved, then at that time you need to give a new name. If you want to give a new name to the file, then choose save as option. Choose this save as option. Save as option is going to create a new copy with a different name. Okay, so save as allows you to name the file and choose a location to save the spreadsheet. Choose save as if you would like to save the file for the first time. For the first time, or if you would like to save the file as a different name. Okay, choose save as option in two cases. One is if the already existed file, if the already saved file, if you want to save that file with a different name, then choose save as option. First thing. Second thing, if you if you'd like to save the file for the first time, then you can use either save or save as, both works same, and give the file name, specify the location, then that particular spreadsheet will be going to be saved. Okay, once again I am repeating the difference between save and save as. Save as, let us first discuss about save as. This save as option will be chosen in two cases. If the document is not saved till now, and if you want to save for the first time, then choose save as option and specify the location, give the file name, then that particular spreadsheet is going to be stored. Then second one is, if the file is already existed, if the file is already saved with some name, and if you want to save that file with a different name, then choose save as option. Choose save as option and new name, give new name and specify the location, then it is going to be stored. So this is about save as. Now coming to the save. So save command is chosen only when if the file is already saved with some name, and if you don't want to rename, or if you don't want to alter the already existed name, and after performing some modification on the file, on the spreadsheet, then choose this save. Then whatever the modification or changes done by the user, on spreadsheet are affected and saved. Okay, so this is about the save and save as. So here is the save as command. It is available under the office button. After left clicking the office button, choose save as option, move cursor point onto the save as, then automatically this menu will be displayed. So among these you can choose any one of the formats: Excel workbook, Excel macro enabled workbook, Excel binary workbook, Excel 97 2003 workbook, PDF or XPS, and you may also choose other formats. Okay, so this option will be chosen for 2007 version of document, and this one is 97 2003 workbook. It saves a copy of the workbook that is fully compatible with the Excel 97 2003. Means this particular document, even though we are using 2007 version of Office Suite, it is compatible with the 97 version and as well as 2000 and 2003 versions. Okay, that we are going to discuss in the uh, discuss as a last topic in today's session. Okay, now creation of a new worksheet in the existing workbook. In the beginning we created the blank worksheet. Now we are creating a new worksheet in the already existing workbook. In the already existing workbook. So to create a new workbook, new worksheet, click on the new worksheet in the sheet tab. Sheet tab is already it is available in the below the work area and above the status bar tab. Okay, um, or you can choose shift plus F11 functional key to create a new sheet. So these are the two ways that are available. So you can choose any one of these two options to create a new worksheet. So to quickly move around the worksheets, click on the worksheet names in the sheet tab in the bottom left. So if you want to move around the worksheets that are available in your workbook, just use mouse to move around the worksheets by clicking on the worksheet names. So here in the diagram, so this is the worksheet status bar. Sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 are the already existed sheets, and this command we are using to create a new worksheet. So you can click on this one to create this icon to create a new worksheet, or you can use shift plus F11 functional key to create new worksheet. As I already told you, every book is by default created with by default existed with three sheets named sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. Okay, if you create new sheet with the help of this command or with the help of this shift plus F11 key, then a new worksheet will be created and that worksheet name will be assigned as a sequence sheet 4. If you click one more time, it will create sheet 5, then sheet 6 and so on. and so on. So this is the way we can create a new worksheet in the already existed workbook. Okay, so I am repeating one more time. You can use shift plus F11 functional key, or you can click on this new worksheet icon to create a new worksheet. The name of that worksheet will be starts from sheet 1 to sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, sheet 5, and so on. These numbering will be increased. Okay, and the last topic that we are going to discuss in today's session is compatibility mode. The last topic that we are going to discuss in today's session is compatibility mode. So presently we are using 2007 version of Microsoft Office suite, Microsoft Excel application. Before 2007 there exist 97, 2000, 2003 versions are there. Right now those softwares are not compatible with the present or latest hardware, latest systems. So it is not possible to install those older software applications or softwares in the latest systems. So that's why we go with the 2007 or 2010 or later versions. Okay, but what if we have several documents which are having some information that are saved in 2000 version or 97 version or 2003 version? At that time, it is not opened with the 2007. Or for example, if the document is saved in 2007 version of Microsoft Excel, and you are trying to open this application 2007 version of document in older systems, there we have only 2000 or 2003 version of Excel. So at that time we are getting an issue, it is not compatible with the 2000 or 2003 version, and the document is not open. So in this case, if you are saving the document in 2007 version of Microsoft Excel with by choosing this Excel 97 to 2003 workbook option, then the document, even though it is saved in 2007 version of Microsoft Excel, it is open in 97, 2000 and 2003 versions of Microsoft Excel, even though those computers are having older configurations, older hardware or outdated hardware. Okay, so now let us discuss the topic. Sometimes you may need to work with workbooks that were created in earlier versions of Microsoft Excel, such as 2003 or 2000. You are working with the earlier versions of a document. It may be saved with 2003 or 2000. When you open these kinds of workbooks, they will be appear in compatibility mode. They will appear in compatibility mode. So you can observe while opening the document in the title bar, within the bracket this message will be displayed, compatibility mode means the document is saved either in 2000 or 2003 version of Microsoft Excel. The features of those the features of those versions are lesser compared with the 2007 version of Microsoft Excel. Okay, so the compatibility mode disables certain features. Here, the compatibility mode disables certain features. So you will only be able to access commands found in the program that was used to create the workbook. Compatibility mode disables certain features. You will be you will only be able to access commands found in the program that was used to create the workbook. So at the time of creation of workbook, whatever the commands you have used, those commands only available, and the latest features that are included in 2007 version of Microsoft Excel are not included. The latest features are disabled. That's why it is displaying the document in compatibility mode that can be seen in the title bar. For example, if you open a workbook created in Excel 2003, you can only use tabs and commands found in Excel 2003. Okay, so if you open a workbook which is created in Excel 2003, in the Excel 2003 we don't have any ribbons, we have only menus, tabs, file tab is there, edit tab is there, and etc. Several tabs are there. They are included with several commands. Those are available even though you opened that document in 2007 version of Microsoft Excel. Once again I am repeating, if you are opening a workbook that is created in 2003 in 2007 version of Microsoft Excel, even though you are opening in 2007 version, the document is not included with all the features that are available in 2007 version. Why? Because that document at the time of creation they are using 2003 version. 2003 version is having lesser features compared with 2007 version. Okay, so if you are opening that document in 2007 version of Microsoft Excel, then the features that are included in 2003 versions are only available, and the new features that are included in 2007 version are disabled. They are not in a position to access. Okay, you can use only tabs and commands that are found in 2003 version of Excel. Okay, so if you want to access all the features of Excel 2007, you can save the workbook in Excel 2007 file format. Then all the features of 2007 will be included. So what you need to do if the document is opened in compatibility mode, so save the document as Excel 2007 file format. Then the information that is available in the document are displayed as usually, and all the features of 2007 will be available. Then you can perform more operation effectively. Okay, now let us discuss another topic. To exit the compatibility mode, what you need to do? Go to the Microsoft Office button, click on that Microsoft Office button with the help of mouse left button, then choose save as command, then choose Excel workbook. That is available as a first option, Excel workbook. So here you can observe, click on the save office button, move on to save as, and choose the first option, Excel workbook. Excel workbook format means it is a 2007 version of a document. Okay. So this is about today's session, and try to do the task, create a new blank workbook, create a new worksheet in the already existed workbook, save the worksheets, rename the worksheets, change the compatibility modes of the documents, and observe the things, observe the features, how they are disabled and they are enabled while opening the document in 2003 version and as well as 2007 version. Okay, so thank you. Now let us move on to the practical session. Let us discuss all these things practically. Now I am opening the Excel application. So to open an Excel application, what you need to do? Go to the start menu and type Excel or type Office. So in Office, Microsoft Office Excel 2007 will be there. So open that one. So this is the document we have opened, right? So observe the things that we have discussed in the yesterday session. So this is the quick access toolbar and this is the office button there where we have new, open, save, save as, print, prepare, send, publish and close commands. So the frequently used and most repeatedly used commands are new, open. New command we are using to create the new document. Open, to open the already existed worksheets or workbooks. Save and save as commands to save the documents, and the print command we are using to print the uh, Excel spreadsheet or document whatever we have prepared. Okay, and these are the ribbon tabs, home, insert, page layout, and these are the ribbons, clipboard ribbon, font ribbon, alignment ribbon, and this is the formula bar, and this is the name box. In the name box, it is going to display the address reference of the current active cell. Here the current active cell, this is the work area. In this work area, one of the cell is highlighted. So this, for example, this one is the highlighted, that name will be displayed in the name box B4. Okay, so B represents the column name and 4 represents the row name, row number and column name. Okay, so every time the reference address starts with the column name and row number followed by row number, and by default the worksheet spreadsheet will be named as book 1, book 1 Microsoft Excel. This is the format. Book 1 is the default name of the workbook and Microsoft Excel is the format that we are going to store. And by default every book in the Microsoft Excel is created with three default sheets, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and you can create more number of sheets with the help of this insert worksheet command, insert worksheet option or icon, or you can also use shift plus F11 functional key to create a new worksheet. And this is the sheet tab and this is the status bar, and here we have we can change the view, normal view, page layout view and page break view can be seen on the work area, and this is the zoom slider to increase decrease the zooming of the work area. Okay, now so for example this is sheet 1 where we are in sheet 1, and here I am returning, this is my first worksheet. This is my first worksheet, and the name of the worksheet workbook is here book 1 and the sheet name is sheet 1. Okay, now Now I want to create a new workbook with this sheet. Then what I need to do? Click on the right click on the sheet name, choose the command move or copy. So a move or copy pop-up will be opened. So here we have move selected sheet to book. So here choose new book. So new book option can be chosen only if you want to create a new book with the present sheet, and click on OK. So a book 2 is created. Previous one is book 1. Now book 2 is created with only one sheet, sheet 1, and whatever the text we have written. Book book 1 is also there. In the book 1, this sheet 1 will be removed from the book 1. Why? Because we have created sheet 1 as a new workbook. So if you want to create, now I am closing all these things. Now I again opening the Excel application. Here I am typing, this is my first worksheet. Now I am right click on the sheet name and choosing move or copy. Here instead of choosing, now I am creating new book, and here I am choosing an option create a copy. In the previous place I am not used this command create a copy. Now I am choosing this create a copy command and click on OK. A book 2 will be created with sheet 1, and the whatever the message I have written, that will be saved as a separate book, and move on to book 1. In the book 1 also the same sheet already exists, means the sheet 1 will be kept as usually in the book 1, and a new copy will be created for the sheet 1 worksheet, that is saved with a new workbook. So if you want to save this newly created workbook, go to the office button and click on save. Then it is going to be saved. A save as pop-up window will be opened. Specify the path where you want to store. Specify the path where you want to store. Give the file name my first workbook. Press enter. Now this book 2 is replaced with a name my first workbook. Okay. Now in this workbook I want to enter my expenses, monthly expenses. So at that time the sheet 1 can be renamed. The sheet 1 can be renamed with the monthly expenses. And I want to create one more sheet. Just click on this insert worksheet and rename it as monthly income. So how the renaming process can be done? Just double click on the sheet name and modify the name with any meaningful conveniently. For example, sheet 3. Now I want to change this sheet 3 with priorities. So what I need to do? Just right click on the sheet name and choose rename option and give the name, or else right click double click on the sheet name and give the name priorities. Like that you can rename the, or you can save the sheets and as well as workbooks. So if you have any kind of query, just you can send a mail, and I am expecting now you can able to do these tasks. Try to create a new blank workbook. Try to create a new blank workbook and then save that workbook. Then try to create a new worksheet in the already saved workbook. Then try to create a new workbook by using the already existed worksheet. Save the worksheets. Try to rename those worksheets. Try to rename the workbooks. Observe the things, how it is going to happen, and then change the compatibility mode of the document. So we haven't seen this compatibility settings. So let us move on to the Excel one more time. Now, now we are using 2007 version, and this is first document file save as. Now I am choosing Excel 97 2003 workbook. So I am choosing the path where I want to store. I am giving the name first book. Save. Okay. Now observe, all these options are changed. If you do or done any modification on this document, and if you are trying to save, right now that workbook will be opened in 2007. So you can observe here in the title bar, it is displaying within the bracket compatibility mode. Compatibility mode means it is the 2007 to 97 to 2003 file formatted file worksheet workbook will be opened in 2007. So that's why it is opening in the compatibility mode. Then if you do any modification and click on the save button, then these modifications can be saved, but the compatibility mode will not change. If you want to change the compatibility mode, so what you need to do is go to office button, choose save as option, and choose Excel workbook. Move on to office button, move on to save as option and choose Excel workbook. Click OK and give the path and file name and click on save. Okay, now I am closing all these, and let us try to open the uh, directory where we have saved. So here this first book is in 97 2003 format, and here this first book is in XLSX format, means the latest 2007 format. Okay, with the same name, two workbooks with the same name, two files are there. One is compatible with the 97 2003, another is compatible with the 2007 format. Okay, so try to change the compatibility mode by creating two documents. First, save the first document in 97 2003 format. Save another document in 2007 worksheet format. with the two different names, and try to open the first file by using 2007 software. Try to open this second file also and observe the things, and try to create exit the compatibility mode of first document by saving it as 2007 format, in a 2007 format. Okay, so this is about today's session. So if you have any query, just mail on to kumarswamy.dapa@gmail.com. Thank you. Thank you for watching.